Sure.
All right. This is episode number 33, and we have Chelsea Walton. Did I say the last name right?
Yes.
Okay. So Chelsea's originally from Colorado, and she moved to Merced in around 2015, 2016 time. So yeah, just tell us a little bit about yourself.
I am 31 years old. I've got two boys, a 6-year-old and a 1-year-old. We are a hockey family. Me and my husband are both in the glass industry, and we're about to hit 10 years here in Merced.
Nice.
So
And who do you work for? I mean, I know who you guys work for, but for the podcast.
Don's Mobile Glass.
Nice. So what actually brought you here to Merced?
So it started with my husband. He was in the glass industry before automotive, and he got a job offer. And so one night he just asked me, hey, what do you think about moving to California? And I said, when do we pack? And so he originally got the job with Don's Mobile to run the Merced location. Back then it was the old Don's Mobile Glass tire and service. And so he had the background for a little bit of both sides. And we just jumped and made the move. And I got hired, and the rest is history.
Yeah, and so I met you, I want to say I worked at Travis Credit Union back in 2017, and that's when we first met.
Yeah.
So it's like, met her, really sweet girl. She was always coming in with a big old smile like she always does. So, it was always nice to see somebody that's like, once I saw you into the like coming into the MLS meetings, I was like, hey, like, I know you.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I got to meet her. I've seen her around at the MLS meetings and got to kind of officially more so meet you at the Oktoberfest, but then we actually had time to talk at the appreciation dinner that we had a couple weeks back, and I'm like, oh, you have had a very interesting life.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit more about your moving around. I know you were saying in past your father was in the military, and
so I was an Army brat. Was born in Arkansas.
Oh, okay.
And then he got transferred to Colorado, and so it was either Colorado or Chicago. So we picked Colorado. It was closer to home. I was raised there, and so we bounced around a lot as a child, just like through elementary school. But when I got to middle school and high school, it was just the same.
A little bit more grounded and stuff. Yeah. What part of Colorado were you?
Aurora.
Okay. I think I've been to Aurora. I can't remember, but I know for sure I've been to Denver.
Yeah.
So
it's the Denver metro.
Yeah.
area.
Okay. So I thought so because it's all in that metropolitan.
It's close. Yeah.
Yeah. I went out there and I think it was 2016. I want to say it was 2016. It was like Labor Day weekend, and we went to Chicago. Ironically, went to Chicago to watch the Giants play at Wrigley Field, and then it was cheap. It was actually cheaper on the flights for us to pick another trip to go down to Denver, Colorado, and then go to
so like a layover.
Yeah, so we had like a 2-day layover in Denver, and we caught the Giants play in Denver as well. Wow. So it was kind of cool.
That is cool.
So and we actually got to meet Sergio Romo. He was one of the star relief pitchers at that time, and we met with him. We met with there was another ball player we took a picture with at a club. It was like a volleyball, like they were playing volleyball. They were serving drinks too, but like the altitude there was incredibly different.
Yeah.
So
way different.
So in 2016, I was like 213, like really in shape, and like I'm climbing up a flight of stairs, and I'm like, this sucks. Like I've never been this winded before.
Yeah.
So I'm like, how do these athletes like do that? Like just be able to play. So, but anyway, sorry.
Definitely a challenge. No.
Yeah, it's definitely a challenge.
So, Colorado, is that where you guys started picking up on hockey for the love of it, or?
Yeah. So, my husband is the oldest of 3, and so they all played hockey. I didn't know anything about it, and so we were high school sweethearts. And so I would always be at the rink with them, every weekend tournaments. And now, within the last year, we found it here. That was kind of one of the things, you move to a new state. We didn't have family. We didn't have really friends. We knew some people out of Don's Mobile Glass that were also from Colorado, but we didn't have like any roots. And so this last December, actually, a year ago, my husband started searching and found roller hockey in Sonora. So he joined up there, and then we went to the ice rink in Fresno. We were like, let's just go for a day trip to go indoor ice skating for the holidays. And then next thing you know, he signed up. And so he plays roller and ice.
Nice.
And then my son, my oldest, who's 6, he also plays.
Oh,
both.
okay. Nice.
So
Yeah, I'm going to have to get you in contact with a guy that I know who I'm not sure if he still plays hockey, but he's like huge into hockey. His name is Mike Dwyer. So yeah, and I'm not sure because I know he was playing hockey like for a while because a few years, I think it was like 2017. We would play video games and it was like NHL hockey and we were just like always playing video games and he was like, oh yeah, I got a game later tonight at like 8. I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? Yeah.
They're late.
I was like, what are you talking about? You got a hockey game at 8. I didn't even know that there was somebody like even within an hour. He's like, oh yeah, I think he said I think it was Fresno or it was Sonora. It was like one of those two spots, which is like about an hour either way. So. And
then if you don't have those, it's Stockton. So there's nothing very close.
Yeah. Yeah. The first hockey game, I think the first hockey game I went to was the Stockton, where they have there's
I forget
it's like their D
yes.
It's like the D League for hockey. So it's like their minors. So I went and saw that. I think can't remember who it was. I'm drawing a blank. I'm drawing a blank right now. But they've changed their name a couple times, but it's always been, I know the Flames were one of the teams, like so out of Calgary. So that was one of the minor league teams was the Flames, but I'm not sure if that was Stockton or if that was the team that they were playing. So
I've heard of the San Jose Sharks.
Yes.
Yeah, so
I know the Mighty Ducks.
Yeah.
And ironically enough, the Anaheim Ducks were named after the Mighty Ducks.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what kind of got me into hockey too, was actually the Mighty Ducks. Like Mighty Ducks 2 specifically.
Okay.
So.
It was just like toe pick and that's it. I don't know much about
You got to make the first move, Conway.
The culture always looked very intense in the games. Do they fight on the ice too?
Yeah. That's probably one of the best things to do. The game is
they just beat the piss out of each other.
Yeah, and it's allowed. I mean, no, it's definitely very interesting. We went to, because we still, of course, like the Colorado Avalanche.
Okay.
And so we went to our first NHL game here in California at San Jose.
Yeah.
So that was an experience. And then we also did the team kind of before they go to that level. The pros down in Bakersfield.
Okay. I didn't know Bakersfield had one. I know San Jose. San Jose has 2 hockey teams.
Oh, really?
It's the main team, which is the Sharks, and then they have the Tiburons.
Oh, okay.
Which
also
I think it
means sharks.
Yeah, it also means sharks in Spanish. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So yeah, that's their minor league team. I think it's the Tiburons.
Yeah.
Yeah. So which also means
that's
shark
really
in Spanish.
Cool.
Yeah.
So it's around. Just
You just got to look for it.
Yeah,
like underground.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fresno actually used to have a semi-pro team. It was the Monsters, I think.
And they are still there.
They're still there?
The Fresno Monsters, yeah.
Okay. Do they have any affiliation with the pros or anything? Or is it more of like a...
I don't think so. They have like the youth team, and then they go up to like I don't know what it's called, but teenagers, and then they have the full men's team and everything like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I remember...
fun YPN outing.
Yeah.
It's
actually pretty cool. Yeah. So the first hockey game that I went to, we were sitting like 2 rows from the glass, and we had like no idea like what to expect, and we had they actually hit somebody into the glass, and like everybody that was there was like, oh my god. I was like, yes. I'm like, that was awesome.
So excited.
Yeah, it was just like boom, he got hit, got de-skated, helmet went flying. I was like, yes, that's what I was doing.
They have mouth guards and all the equipment.
But that doesn't mean that they're not going to lose their teeth.
Oh yeah,
make sure there's blood out there.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I think I was watching. I think it was the Penguins when Sidney Crosby got hit in the mouth. He got smacked hard in the mouth. He had a mouth guard in and still knocked his teeth out. So
it's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. And then Ovechkin, he just set some record for having the most goals or something like that. Like he surpassed Wayne Gretzky.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not that I'm like heavily deep into hockey. Like I'm not, but like I do see like the bigger headlines when it comes to stuff like that. So. I know he was talking smack to like friendly banter with Sidney Crosby, so they're like big rivalries in the hockey world. So, and they're actually close to retirement if I'm not mistaken. So, anyway, enough of that.
I'm learning today, and a little bit's going over my head.
No, it's all right.
Absorbing some, but
it's all right. And that's kind of where it's kind of cool. Like I met my wife here, and tell you what, we've been to pretty much every single professional sport outside of basketball. That's the only one that we have not been to
Really?
yet. Yeah. Baseball, football, hockey. We've even been to a UFC fight together. So the only one that we haven't been to is basketball.
Basketball's fun.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't been
games
to
are
one
fun,
live.
too.
Yeah, I haven't been to one live like ever.
What
so.
did you played football and baseball?
Yeah, I played
growing
football.
up?
Yeah, I played football and baseball growing up. That's
Okay.
those were my two favorite sports. And then I wanted to get into like MMA, and I told my dad, I was like, yeah, I kind of want to get into MMA. He's like, do you not like your face? Like, that's the first thing he said. I was like, what are you talking about, Dad? I was like, I'm pretty tough. Like, I played catcher as like in baseball, and which is like the toughest position to play in any sport, in my opinion. So, well, probably outside of goalie at hockey. I was going to say, hold up, hockey, because their puck is thick and it's heavy, so it's all concentrated in one spot compared to a baseball, and that puck is coming flying. Yeah.
And it's already cold, so you're all like stiff. It seems like injury prone.
Yeah. So
Anyway, tell me more about Don's Mobile Glass.
Yeah.
How did you guys even come up with the business? And did you have experience prior to coming to California, or?
So Don's Mobile Glass has been around since 1960. So it's actually 65 years old.
Oh, okay.
Started with Don Monaco.
Okay.
He is still around. He's 91. He drives. He's still has an office, and he comes to the shop. And so when we started, my husband was in the auto glass industry.
Okay.
And so he worked his way up into management and different roles. And then he just got an opportunity to come to California. And so we're like, well, if it doesn't work out, we'll go back home. And we haven't looked back. So
yeah, that's
really cool.
Was where you came, was that what you were expecting California to be?
No. So we actually moved out of sight.
Okay.
We didn't have, when we moved into a rental, we had the one of the sons, he actually walked the property, did a video for us, sent it. They took dogs. It was over by the college. So I was like, okay, this works. And then we just moved. We packed everything up, and when we started driving, we got to like Bakersfield, stayed the night, and then drove out the next morning, and I was like, this is like just like a long highway on 99.
Oh,
and it
man,
was
the 99.
I think it was a weekend when we got in. It was maybe Sunday, and it was the town was very slow paced. Like, it was very quiet. It was really weird. Like, after 5, people weren't really out, and it was just, it was really nice. And I think being an outsider coming to Merced, I personally like it. I think there's a lot of positive.
Mm-hmm.
You have negative things everywhere. From where we're from, that's especially the town, it's known more for the negativity. But seeing Merced and the growth and just making the connections, having friends now. We do have some family that has moved out with us
nice.
Throughout the
Your
years.
parents, right?
Yeah, my parents live here. My brother-in-law is now here.
Oh,
and
cool.
So it's definitely been very nice to have family now.
That's awesome. Yeah, because that's kind of one of the things that's keeping me in California is like the family, and like I have my in-laws. They live in Ceres. My parents, they live 2 minutes down the street from me. My brother lives across the main street from them, so it's like we're all like
nice.
right there, and then like just a hop, skip, and a step away from Ceres, which we were actually there yesterday, visiting with my mother-in-law. So so
It's really nice.
yeah, it's really convenient for that aspect. And if it wasn't for that, I think we would we'd be out of California. So
I like to travel still. But
yeah,
it's
traveling
like
is awesome.
Home is here.
Yeah, home is here for sure.
It's funny the things that you miss when you leave. I lived in Houston for a bit, and it was mostly overcast, and I missed the sky in California.
Yeah.
We have blue skies there. It was gray and, most of the year.
California sun rays are definitely. They're definitely different.
Yeah.
And I'm into gardening too, and so I still have stuff growing.
That's
and
good.
It's almost Thanksgiving, so it's just crazy. But same thing when we go back to Colorado. I love the Rocky Mountains because where we're at, anywhere you go, you see them while you're driving. But there's just, it's just bittersweet.
Yeah.
Because I miss family, I miss our friends, but it's miss the views, but this is home.
Yeah.
Have
And
you guys,
go ahead. No, go
I was
ahead.
going to say, have you gotten a chance to visit since you guys have left?
Yeah. We go back at least once a year.
Okay, good.
The in-laws, they're still there, and so they actually come out and visit here. So we always rotate Christmas usually.
That's cool.
And so we at least get to see each other a couple of times a year.
Yeah, and what I was going to say is when I went to Colorado, it was like completely, it's beautiful out in Colorado. I liked it when I was out there, but this is back in 2016, so I'm sure a lot of things have changed since then. It's been almost
just more people.
Yeah, just more people. Yeah, it's only been 10 years since I've been there. So, but yeah, Chicago was pretty cool, but if I had to pick between like the states that I've actually been to, it's definitely Colorado.
Yeah.
Like Colorado's cool. Texas is okay. Like it's just humid. Same thing with Florida. It's pretty humid. So yeah, out of all the states that I've visited, like outside of California, Colorado is definitely one of them. I definitely want to go to Ohio and Montana just to see what that's like, because my wife, she went to school at Ohio State, so that's like, I was like, hey, let's try and go to Ohio State. Like I actually want to go to Ohio State, and I want to go to a football game with her. And the one that's like she always talks about is the game, which is Michigan versus Ohio State.
Oh yeah.
So that's like for sure on our bucket list. Like we got to get out there. So
That's cool.
That
That's
is
cool that you
cool.
guys on your trips go see a game while you're
yeah,
there.
like every time like we're out of town, it's like, hey, what's going on here? It's like we went to Minnesota. Oh, I forgot I went to Minnesota too. So we went to Minnesota, and we actually went to a baseball game and the football game like back-to-back days. So it was actually pretty cool.
Did
Actually,
you see the Great Mall while you were there?
no, we didn't have a chance to go there. Like she had like a bunch of conferences going on and stuff. We actually toured a Native American college campus. So that was actually pretty cool. It was like a remote one. So that was pretty cool that we got to see like some of the cool stuff and artifacts that they have. And I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. Like it's completely eye opener to like different cultures and stuff like that. So, they're
really neat.
really respectful. And then like they were saying what their native language was. And I'm like, whoa, that was pretty, like, it was just like, it was like a culture shock. I was like, how they spoke, and like, obviously I didn't understand what they were saying, but for them to still have that language, it was actually pretty cool to see that they still had that language. So
That's awesome.
yeah. love
So
to travel.
besides hockey, what are some things that you enjoy for fun? Because I know hockey is kind of like your husband's thing.
It is. I know. I'm like, I need to find a new hobby.
And
Gardening,
moms
so-
get like that. Sometimes we
I
get
do-
lost in things. And
yeah.
it's a season.
The gardening
I do
thing, though.
like gardening. I do it every year. We have chickens, so
Oh,
the
nice.
backyard space is definitely a peaceful. We like to camp. So
Oh, awesome.
we camp a lot.
Do you do glamping, or do you do?
It is glamping.
Okay, I'm
yeah.
cool with that.
It's hard to go back once you've, been glamping.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have a small camper, and so we just go not too far. But this year we've gone a couple places. That's not like, we usually go to Sonora, or for the kids it'll be Yogi Bear, which is in Lodi.
Oh, okay.
And
And do they have plugins and all the things there? Okay.
Oh yeah, once you
so
go
it's a
glamping, you
full
never go
park.
back.
Yeah.
Like
I'm
seriously.
such a tent camper. I grew up, we went every summer, and then when our little ones or our older ones are now, when they were little, we'd go all the time, like
Yeah.
weekend, here or there. But then we got a trailer, and I agree. It's like once you get that, it's like, oh, I like the mattress.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is
It's
nice.
nice.
Yeah. And we've done the camping. We've especially Lake McClure, McSwain. I mean, we've tent camped before,
Yeah.
but now it's nice to have that, especially I think with kids and
Yeah.
Yes,
You know.
it's like a luxury, and
Yeah.
once you get it, you're like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I would still go back and do the other if it was
yeah.
That was your only
Yeah.
option.
Oh,
You would
yeah.
still do it. Yeah, for
or
sure.
If it was inconvenient to take the trailer or whatever, we'd still do it. But it's nice,
Yeah.
especially in the winter. It has a fireplace.
Yeah.
Yeah, a fireplace and heater.
Oh, that is nice.
Yeah, it really is nice to have a heater. Because, you mentioned Lake McSwain. My family, we have an annual Halloween camping trip. It's like one of my favorite
yeah.
ones. So we go out there. Everything's all Halloween themed. Like all the kids and stuff are going trick or treating, so they get to use their costume more than once.
Yes. I think if you haven't been camping in during October, it's a game changer. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, especially out at Lake
Everything's-
McSwain. Like we do it like G Loop. The whole that whole top loop is all Halloween camping
Yeah.
themed, and we have our overflow in. Like I'm serious, we have an overflow into Loop A. So and then they'll come walking over and just go Halloween. And there's
cool.
like a scavenger hunt. We do all kinds of things. This is actually our 10th year that we did it this past Halloween. So.
awesome.
Really fun.
Yeah, and it got more exciting for me the past like 5 years because Maverick was born in 2000 or 2016. 2021. So that was the first year he was able to go. I mean, he was only like 9 months old at that time, but it was still cool to see his big old smile. Like, I'm like, okay, this is definitely much more exciting than it was like the past couple years. So
I think it's cool when they get to that age where they're going to start remembering some of the memories and you can share them together.
Yeah, it's funny. So my oldest is now starting to remember things. It's like, hey, Dad, remember when we did this? I'm like, yeah, I do remember that. And it's like, took him to go see Monster Trucks back in August, which was awesome. Like, it was funny. So like the motorcycles came out and they're like, okay, this isn't as good. And and then they announced, okay, now the Monster Trucks are going, and they grabbed their headphones and they put them on. Like, my youngest was like, he was all ready to go. Like, Dad, this is fun. It's like when I heard that, I was like, okay, like, you're gonna start making me cry here, kid. Like, that's like, stop. Like, Dad's not supposed to show emotions here, but he's about to. So yeah. What are some of the exciting things that you've done for your two boys? Because
I mean, we've definitely go to the monster trucks when they're in town, and that's been, and we ride them, and it's just, that's a lot of fun. I don't know.
I know, I kind of put you on the spot there.
There is an age gap.
6-year-old and a 1-year-old. He's walking now, right?
Oh, okay.
So we've got, we have a little go-kart.
Oh, nice.
And a little 4-wheeler. And so they, ride around in the backyard, and we're in a cul-de-sac too.
Oh, that's nice.
So now the 1-year-old, he's big enough they both wear their helmets. And
right.
They just do loops, circles, and the dog gets out there. She thinks that she's, so there's like 3 of them. She's got to be a part of it. So she's just chasing them, and it's a good time.
That's awesome.
Sounds nice. We'll be all in your garden, and they're zooming around.
That's cool. Oh, man. I'm trying to think of other things to, like, add. Oh, I know. Christmas is right around the corner. You got something to tell the people out there?
I do. So my dad is Santa.
Awesome.
Santa Ken. And so he does different events within Merced County, the Merced City. And so we are getting ready to get everything booked up for this holiday season.
Yeah.
And how long has he been doing that? Like, is that something from your childhood that you guys did?
No. So when he retired Army. And he's always does like handyman construction. So that's like what he does during the year. And then it was just 1 year. There was something just telling him, like, you need to do this, because he started growing out his hair.
I was going to say his beard looks legit.
It is,
he looks like
real.
A real guy.
Yes.
Like,
and before his hair was dark, and so he would dye it.
He would dye it, but he would get in full character. Yes. Oh, man.
And that was probably, we're going on 10 years here, so I would say close to 15.
Okay. So he's been doing that for
a long time.
Wow.
And back in Colorado, he would go visit the Children's Hospital, the Ronald McDonald Home, visit all the kids. And then he would also do some of the malls. And so he's been around doing it. He'll even visit for families, friends that we have, like Christmas Eve. But now here it's just getting them known. He's really done it the last, I think, 4 years.
Okay.
And so with a couple, we have the Merced City Parks and Rec that schedules every year. The sheriff with Vern. And so we go visit different schools, and there's a few others, but it's nice to have them. It's definitely different.
That reel. You guys were on the helicopter and everything. How did that come into play? Like, where did you guys?
Was that for the parade?
It's
It was
okay.
a reel on a video on her page. Go ahead.
So
you tell us.
So it kind of just started I go market with my job. During December, I usually take him out and go visit different offices and just take him around. And it's just been fun. And then we went into one office, and he was like, oh my gosh, you need to go with the sheriff. I don't want to be Santa. Nobody else wants to be Santa. So we need like the real deal. And so he got us in contact with Vern. And so they've done it a couple years now. We go visit different schools within Merced County. And so some we land, some we just fly over. It just kind of depends on weather and different things like that, how long it's going to be. But that itself you have to be ready because kids throw questions, all sorts of questions at you, and you just have to be like ready to answer. You only have a few minutes on the ground when we are visiting. And so we hand out candy canes, and some of the students will have notes, Santa letters, and they'll give them to them. And so we try to see every child as much as we can. Mm-hmm. But it is, we're only on boots on the ground for a few minutes.
Oh, okay.
And then we have to get up and then go to the next school.
Yeah, and I think I'm starting to like Christmas a little bit more now, because I used to be like, it's always about gifts. But like when you talk about stuff like that, when you're visiting with the kids and stuff like that's like completely changes my perception of Christmas. Because I've always told my dad, I was like, I'm really not a fan of Christmas. He's like, that's kind of my fault. I was like, no, it's not your fault. It's it's become corporate and stuff like that. But when you hear stories like you're going in and visiting with the kids and stuff like that, and they see the joy and the happiness from it, that's kind of where now it's like, all right, now this is what I like about Christmas. Mm-hmm. It's not about, for me, it's never been about the gifts. I'm like horrible when it comes to like gift buying, gift receiving. Like, I'm like, dude, no, just don't. Like, that's not what Christmas is. Yeah, it's not what it's about. If I'm able to help somebody out, that is more enjoyable to me than receiving a gift. Mm-hmm. And I never understand that concept until I got a lot older, like maybe within the last 5 years, like seeing like the excitement on the kids, like especially your own kids, but when you see other kids that are like not as privileged as some of the other kids can be, it's just like it completely changes your mind on that. Which brings me to my next topic, which is going to be our Christmas festival coming in December 7th. Mm-hmm. What time? 1 to 4.
It's going to be at 273 Bellevue
Road. Bellevue Road. Yeah.
In Atwater. We're going to have Santa there as well. It's going to be a completely free to the public event with we'll have pictures with Santa, a toy giveaway, a raffle or a giveaway also for that, prizes. Face painting is on the... I don't know yet. I don't know.
Okay.
I wanted me to kind of engage and kind of walk around and be with people. So I did the face painting last year, but I don't know if I'll be doing it this year. I know the Indiana Chamber of Commerce was considering it. Okay. So we'll see if they are... I don't mean to put them in the spot. But
we'll see. That is to be determined.
We have arts and crafts, and a bunch of different things. A balloon artist there as well. A jump house. So lots of fun things.
Weather pending on the jump house. Weather pending on the jump house. As long as it's not raining or windy, we'll get that out there. So I'm just a little bummed that it's on the 7th this year. Is
that your anniversary?
Yeah, it's my anniversary. Oh. Yeah, so it's like... I was like, just don't do it on the 7th. I'll go if it's not on the 7th. And that was the only weekend that we can do this year was on the 7th. And I'm like, sorry guys, I'm going to be out of town. Okay. Like that's okay. But no, it's like last year was just, and I think a lot of it was last year when I saw like all the kids that were there. Like last year we were able to get free haircuts for them. This year, unfortunately, we're probably not going to get that one.
I don't think so. We partnered with Smoothco last year, but they are getting married. Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations.
Yeah. But this year we have a new bunch of different things. We'll have more activities and more engaging, and I think that will help with the lines too, splitting them out between booths. So each person will be there. We'll have the pictures, and then we'll have the toys passed out, and the arts and crafts station, and then like a game area. I know all-in-one moving is going to help us out.
Awesome.
That. All-in-one day moving, I think it was. So I think we'll have...
Yeah, there's going to be
quite a bit.
Awesome activities there. So I know the face painting is going to be... you were backed up on that last year.
I know.
Shout out to Roshni for helping you out on that one.
Doing it. I know that we need somebody to host too, so I don't mind either. Wherever I'm needed is fine.
Yeah. So I think last year really put in perspective, like, how privileged my two boys are, and like, getting to connect with a community that are not. No, and I'm not trying to dog any of them because we don't know what their situations are, but I know back what year was it? I want to say it was in 2018, like when I was working at Travis. They used to. I don't know if they still do this now, but this is when I was working there. They would sponsor a family, and one of the families I actually knew, and they had their house burned down. Like,
wow.
I think it was like the week after Thanksgiving, they had their house burned down, and they're like, we don't know what we're gonna do. All of this is gonna go towards that, and then we actually sponsored them as a family, through donations through our own branch and stuff like that. And we were able to give them gifts, and that's like another instance of like, hey, there's a lot bigger things than just like gift giving and gift receiving, and it's like there's people out there that are having rough times, and then for them to come to Atwater and say, hey, look, we have this Atwater festival and everybody can come enjoy, they're gonna get gifts or like a toy, right?
We're doing a toy drive also, and seeking sponsorships right now too. So there's a flyer for both of those and drop-off locations if you're following along on our page.
Definitely follow the Instagram. I think it's Merced, at Merced YPN, right?
Merced, or at Merced YPN.
At Merced YPN, and then on Facebook I think it's Merced YPN or Merced County YPN. I'll try and get all the links and stuff like that into the description of the video, whether it's on YouTube or Facebook. So, if it's on Facebook, obviously it's already linked there. So, but I believe on Instagram it's at Merced YPN. So, but we'll have all that in the information. I have all the graphics. It'll be in the front of the podcast too. So, but mainly, it's a good time. I'm sad that I'm gonna miss it this year because it was one of the cool things last year that we did, and I was like, being Mr. Grinch over here, like I'm like, but I'm grown out of it.
I share some of your sentiments around the holiday, pretty much all of the holidays too. So I get it, but I think again it brings people together.
Yes.
Any day that we can get together and really just honor one another and really support each other as a community is a good thing. And a lot of people have had rough times this year.
Oh yeah.
The last couple of years for people.
Yeah.
So just to be able to give back and collaborate with others that are sharing the same spirit that want to do something for the community is.
There is going to be lunch too provided, right?
I think there will be popcorn and hot chocolate.
Okay, so we do have some type of snack or something.
Lunch is, I'm going to talk later this week. We'll see whether we can have pizza or not there as well.
Okay.
Last year we were able to feed the community too.
Yeah.
So it was.
We're hoping to do that again. We just got to make sure that we get all the kinks worked out and stuff like that.
It takes a village. It really does. And so this is not a one-man show. This is everybody coming together. We could not do it without the help of our community, from sponsors that participate, businesses that are willing to, be a part of this. It takes a lot of effort from everyone.
Yeah, and speaking of like all that, you guys just joined the YPN, so we want to say thank you for joining the YPN with us. So because we have the affiliates, we have the realtors, and the lenders and stuff like that, and we all play a role in getting this going. There's how many people are in the YPN now?
Oh gosh, I know there's at least 16.
Yeah.
Some are more active on the advisory board, and then we also have general membership. We open it up to people that would like to help volunteer any of their services for these events. It does take a lot of effort behind it, so people that help with setup and breakdowns and just promotions, that really helps us.
Yeah, whether you're joining the YPN or not, we welcome any help that we can for this, because without like the help of the community, the help of the YPN, realtors, associates, all of that, none of this could be possible. Yeah. So, even the donations that we get from outside of the YPN and stuff, like, or outside of the real estate industry too, that helps out a lot. We do see that, and that,
Yeah,
it helps.
No, we do.
It helps out a lot.
The sponsorships and everything too. I mean, last year we were able to not only help someone publicly, like have the public event, but we were also able to raise enough funds to be able to bless CASA, the Children of CASA. If you're not familiar with that, it's a court-appointed special advocates for children that go through the system for foster care, and they usually go from home to home, and sometimes they bring their stuff with trash bags and carrying it from house to house, and don't really have a foundation or place that they're able to set up. So we were able to, with the help of others, provide bags filled with blankets and gift cards to really bless them, and even got some coats out there.
Yeah,
so
I think there's a photo of me holding like 50 bags in each arm. There was quite a bit of bags that we had. I think there's a photo out there somewhere. I think it was on the Instagram, but I'm holding 50 bags and they're taking a picture like, hey, Santa's here. I'm like, what? Caught me off guard.
But all of it wouldn't be possible without really the help of all the sponsors we get and the teamwork and volunteers, and that's why we wanted to do the appreciation that we just had. Shout out to Tandoor Table.
Oh, yeah.
Food was
good.
delicious.
Oh, my God. I think I mentioned to you guys, it had been a while since I've had like Indian food, and I'm like, whoo, this is good.
It was spicy?
Yeah, my aunt's like, that's too spicy for me. What? It's got a little tickle to it, but okay. But yeah, that butter chicken, I was like, oh my God, that butter chicken was so good. Yeah, shout out to Tandoor. That was amazing food.
The samosas were really good too.
The what?
The samosas.
The samosas?
They're the pastry wrapped like with the potatoes and spices on the inside.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes. That was really good. I was like, I think I had a little bit too many of those because, man, but it was good. I really enjoyed it a lot.
I was sitting next to Chelsea and she had like a little bite, and I'm used to having like spice, and she was like, that one's a
little bit of a kick.
And then I was like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. Yeah. Like, and I bit into it and was like, whoa.
Yeah.
And you know what?
I wasn't expecting it. Yeah.
To me, it wasn't. I was like, oh, this is
I think
spicy.
Some of them may have been spicier than others because I had a couple and there was some leftovers and I had taken some.
There was one that hit me pretty hard, but I mean, I like spicy food, so it doesn't like shock me when it's like. I wasn't expecting it to be spicy, so that was the only thing. So I was like, oh, okay, that caught me off guard, but it wasn't nothing that I couldn't handle. And I told my aunt, it's like, hey, that's a little spicy from what people have saying. Like, I'm the wrong person to ask. So, and we also had to watch out for my uncle because he can't have certain spicy foods and like some, I guess like leafy things he can't have. It was really weird. Yeah. I have no idea why.
I wonder if it's because I think there's calcium binders in
maybe.
Maybe it leads to deposits or something. Who knows?
No idea, but he's told that he can't have anything that's like leafy.
Interesting.
I don't know.
No greens.
Yeah, no greens. He's like, oh darn, I don't have to eat my veggies. Yeah, I was like, lucky you, I gotta eat my veggies. Anyway, you got any shout outs or anything?
Or anything else you'd like to share?
Yeah, anything you'd like to share?
About,
one thing my goal is to really share about Dawn's Mobile Glass is just that we are your one-stop glass shop that is locally owned and ran. We do everything. A lot of people think because of the logo that it's just auto glass, which we can help you with that too. Anything on the car, but we also specialize in home. So we do home windows, whether it's single pane, upgrading to dual pane, tabletops, bathroom mirrors, shower doors. That's one of our specialties, as well as commercial storefront and any type of buildings, emergency board ups. When something is needed, after hours, we can help with that too.
Oh, okay.
So really, if it's glass, we're your one-stop shop.
Gotcha. Yeah, because when I was growing up, Dawn Mobile's glass was always referred to as the auto glass.
Right.
That's exactly the. I was like, what's Dawn Mobile? I was scratching my head. I was like, what's Dawn Mobile glass doing here? They're more auto. Yeah. But no, I'm glad. Like when you walked in and you started actually telling us that it's more than just auto. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, we'll definitely keep that in mind because realtors and lenders, we always run into problems where it's like, hey, we have a cracked glass window or this mirror needs to be replaced before the close of escrow. So that's really good to know for like our realtor partners and lenders that are going through this. It's like we have somebody that we can contact too. So that's one of the beauty things about YPN. It's like we have all in a day moving, that all in one day moving or all in a day. I can't remember if it's one of those two. It's all in a day or all in one day.
You are just as confused.
Yeah. I can't remember, but
I think so too. But it's nice having other affiliates that are in there. Mark Campos.
Yeah, Mark Campos with inspections. If we have an appraisal out there that's wanting to join the YPN, it's a good business opportunity for them as well. So, So yeah, and I'm pretty sure. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was going to ask on there. So I saw on your reel too that you had a place where they can go and they get their vehicle or things worked on at their windshield replacement, but you also go to places like homes to replace windows, or you can help someone like they're parked in their driveway or at work or
so we can do we have in-shop service or mobile, depending on the vehicle. Nowadays you have recalibrations and more time-consuming things that need to be done with the vehicle, but we can still some we can do mobile. If you need a quick fix, you need it in the shop, especially windshield repairs. It's rainy right now, so that's when rocks are flying. So if you get hit by a rock, we take in shop all day, Monday through Friday, and so we can repair it same day, which is less likely for it to spread. If it's a home window, if you're able to bring it in, if it's the mobile portion, you have the movable and then you have a stationary on your home windows. If it's the mobile, you can actually take that out. You can bring it in to get more of a faster service, or we can go out mobile too.
Okay.
And there's no charge, no extra mobile fees to come.
Oh, okay,
out to
that's
the
nice.
home
That's
or-
actually really nice to know.
Yeah.
That is really good.
So we can, help with that.
Okay.
So
Well, at the end of our shows, we usually do a shout out. And then we
Okay.
also have sometimes a motivational quote or something that you would like to share, words that you might live by if you would like to.
Oh.
I know that's really
I know we're- yeah.
I know we should have prepared you
But
better, so
mainly
that's
the
okay.
mainly the shout outs to like any social medias, whether it's like with Don Mobile Glass or yourself or anything like that.
Don's Mobile Glass. You can find us on Instagram and Facebook. If you want mine too, you can follow me as well, Facebook or Instagram. Instagram is Chelsea Walton's Life. I share just a little bit of everything, and then Facebook, you can just find it under Chelsea Walton.
Awesome. Yeah, we'll definitely tag all those in the description so they at least have somewhere to find you,
Okay.
or even Don Mobile's Glass. So
Yeah.
we'll definitely tag those places in the description. Do you got any shout outs that you need to do or anything like that? Or
I always like to shout out to my mom. I never
Yeah.
know how much time we have with all of our loved ones. You never know. Tomorrow's not promised. So my mom and then my family. I love you guys dearly. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
yeah, I'll give a shout out to my mother-in-law. You know, she's going through some health issues right now. You know, we're always praying for her, and you know, a lot of people already know exactly what's going on, but I don't want to like put it out on the podcast or anything like that. So, just prayers to her. You know, prayers to anybody that's dealing with some of the similar things that she's dealing with and everything like that. So, you know, that's the big shout out. Obviously, shout outs to my parents as well. You know, my brother and my wife. She's amazing. So I love that she's into sports. So that makes it fun for us. So, you know, every Sunday morning looking at our fantasy football lineups. I'm not even kidding. Like, it's that deep on what
I
we
love
do.
how competitive you guys are.
Oh my God, she kicks my ass all the time too. It's like, why do you got to be so good at that?
Love you, Erica.
Love Erica. So,
Well, I would like to say also a shout out to my mom, because it takes a village.
Yep.
And, you know, I wouldn't be able to do work full time if I didn't have her. So very grateful. She helps with pickups and drop offs and watches the
my dad
babies.
does that
so
too.
I'm very, very grateful. And then also my dad for, you know, bringing that Christmas cheer. We're almost there.
Yeah.
So.
Christmas season is going to start heating up right after
Very
Thanksgiving.
soon. Yes.
Thanksgiving first, and then it's Santa's.
Oh,
Then it's
come
Santa's
on,
month. I'm
Joe.
not a November 1st. We got to put up the Christmas tree. I'm on Black Friday. That's when
Yeah,
all right, now we can start. Now it's Christmas. Once Black Friday's there, now it's Christmas. So we got to give some
the same way. So.
we got to give some respect to the turkey guys. So.
Yeah, true.
I know Mariah Carey's already started.
Oh gosh. I saw a meme October 15th that says she's starting to defrost, and I'm like, ugh. It's my mom's favorite song. I was like, Mom, please pick a different song.
Well, all right, you guys.
Anyway, yeah, that'll do it
Save
for.
the date.
Yeah, save the date, December 7th. I won't forget that date. It's hard for me to forget that day. It's the day of infamy too.
What's that?
Pearl Harbor.
Oh,
It's kind of a joke. I'm probably gonna get slapped for that one. Luckily, my wife is pretty cool with my sense of humor. So anyway, December 7th, 1 to 4. Is that
Yes.
right? We're gonna be at the Keller Williams building in.
Yes.
It's over by Pizza Guys.
Behind
So
Walgreens, there's Starbucks right there. Food for Less. We'll be in that
little
vicinity,
corner.
yeah.
There's a little nook right there. It's over by Pizza Guys as well. So if you need more of a landmark, Pizza Guys and Starbucks, that area right there on Five Corners. Really good location. It's really wide open for, you know, a lot of the vendors and stuff to hand out some stuff and do some color ornaments and stuff like that. I know that was there last year too. So pretty sure that's coming back. So, but with that, Chelsea, thank you for coming on to the
Thank you.
podcast,
Thanks for
representing
having me.
Don Mobile's Glass. It's not just auto, it's all home and anything glass. So keep that in mind. Drop the auto and just, you know, you need glass, hit up Don Mobile's Glass. So
Thank you.
thanks for being a part of the podcast. Shout outs to your dad for doing the Santa. You know, that's always awesome. I love when like I said, I've always loved when the kids light up and see Santa. So and then they're on their best behaviors.
yes.
But anyway, with that, we're going to end the podcast. And until next time, we'll see you on the next episode.